Hello friends, I'm Bruce Costa. I'm the author of Welcome to Karate, Unlocking the Wisdom of the Beginner's Mind, published by YMAA. Speaking of YMAA, this is the box I have been waiting for. It contains my author's copies. And I've been waiting a very long time for this to happen. And so many people helped me make it happen that I thought it made sense to capture it so that they could experience it with me, because I can't wait to get everybody together and do this. I've got my trusty Spider-Man razor blade that I got when I had my comic shop. Obviously not for the kids. Can't get that after you've been a comic shop owner in the 80s, as I was. That's how you open a box with books in it. I learned that when I worked in a bookstore. Never thought I'd use it for my own book. So we've got the trusty piece of paper that tells me what I got and comes with a return form. That's unsettling. I hope I won't need that. Wow, look at how beautifully these are packaged. Isn't that nice? Nothing going wrong there. Awesome. Okay, I'll try to spare you the lengthy process of all right. This actually exists. It actually exists in 3D. You can hold it. Oh man. You know, I just want to thank a couple of people because there's no way I can take your time that's necessary for me to thank everybody. But very quickly, the publishing team at YMAA has been nothing but a pleasure to work with, and David Rippianzi, the publisher himself, and I really have become friends. We have a lot in common, and I one day called him and said, David, is it possible for me to request that we really put some effort into the materials here? Can we get one of those nice quality covers that you see on paperbacks these days? We went for this clean white look, and can we get some good paper stock? And he cut me off and he said, you will be happy. I think this is an important project, and I have already made sure of all of this. And I'm here to tell you, it is a pleasure to hold this book. I would say that if it wasn't mine. And the paper stock is so beautiful, necessary to capture these beautiful images. I have many, many fantastic images in here that are of people that are very important to me, and I want this all illuminated beautifully, which it is, thanks to their fine work. My editor, Doran, and typesetter Tim, I mean, wait till you see their work. This cover was designed by me and Axie Breen. I came up with this concept a long time ago. That's actually me. And this was Axie's idea to put the journey across the top. And you can't believe how much work she had to do, on and on, back and forth. This is probably the 17th or 18th iteration of it. All there is to do on the spine, that was all her, and all there is to do on the back, that was all her as well. The back has a really cool image of students waiting to start class that she found, and I really love it. I did a couple of text edits on the back, but for the most part, this is her work. So I'm just super happy with that. And of course, none of this would be here without the amazing photography of Aaron Mitchell Studios and my dear friend Aaron Castro, who was meticulous and just never stopped being helpful with this. There is a list of people that I also thank in here, but that is just regarding the construction of the book. Regarding the spirit of the book, I have just a couple to name. First among them is, well, the person that I called Sensei for more than 40 years. I still call him that, actually. Sensei Teruyuki Okazaki, who was tasked with bringing karate to the United States in 1961, and without whom this Bruce Lee fan and college sophomore with 2 credits to burn, who walked into a class to find standing in front of it one of the most respected people in the world on the topic, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be having this conversation with you now. So thank you, Sensei. You've always been my inspiration. I must hurry to also mention another Sensei, Sensei Barbara Conroy, whom I love, and she's an inspiration to all of us. She has been incredibly supportive as I've gone through this effort. You'll notice behind me, by the way, I was figuring out where to shoot this. I could do it in the dojo, I could do it in my writer's room where I, put so much into it, but this book was a workout. So I did it in my home gym, and Sensei Barbara really, really was great the whole time. She's in here too. You'll be able to see her. So thank you. My parents, whom, when I was young, they always had a very strong opinion on the value of education. They used the word college from when I was a small child. That taught me to do it with my own children. It was a huge, huge benefit. I was only the second person in the history of our family to attend college, and it taught me how to learn, and I've been doing it ever since. I'm sure the day I die, I'll be in the middle of learning something. So thanks, Mom and Dad. And then last and most, I want to talk about my kids. They were absolutely the best part of my karate experience. They trained with me. They were my first students in our dojo. And I have dedicated this book to them. So I would like to read that dedication to you. With good reason, I dedicate this book to my 3 grown children. Among we who founded martial arts schools, how many were young parents at the time? The benefit of that stoic lifestyle is the birthright of our daughters and sons, but they didn't ask. Therefore, for having undertaken their father's requirements with aplomb, I offer this book to Granite Forest Dojo's excellent first 3 students, Alexandria, Zachariah, and Samantha Costa. They are most precious to me. My children have really walked a beautiful path through life already. They went to elite universities. They have found work that is meaningful and motivating to them. And I think probably most importantly, they have surrounded themselves with loved ones and a social support system that is exceptional. Every one of them has a real fine base of important friends, and I just couldn't be happier with them. So they're high on my mind as this moment happens for me. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching if you've made it this far, and I hope you enjoy reading this just a fraction as much as I enjoyed the process of creating it. Thank you.